Holy shit. Holy fucking shit, this movie. You already seen it on the title. We're going to do a review, but it's not a review for Pokemon I Choose You. Where the fuck do I even start with this shit? First of all, I might as well motherfucking have this shit, bridge into Ash Sucks. Because some of the suckage is here. It's blatantly here. And I can't wait to do that fucking, video. I'm building a portfolio on that one. I'm looking into a lot of shit on that one. That might be a good hour, depending on what I say in it. This one might be a good hour. We'll see. Like, I was talking to my girlfriend about this, and she couldn't believe what she was hearing. She got mad upset because it was this bad. So, like, I bought the movie in good faith that, okay, maybe they'll do something good here. Maybe Ash will actually be a rather remarkable trainer. At the very least, get some badges and some gym victories under his belt. What I get here? What I got here was no gyms. Period. Which is insane when you learn the movie, right? And it starts with Ash coming out of the room. He started his journey. What's the purpose of a trainer's journey? To win gyms, possibly become the Pokemon champion of whatever league that the region is like that's in the region. None of that's here. So to give some key points here. Okay, so I go through the points here. All right, I'll try my best. The movie starts with, okay, like, Ash, like, like we've seen this shit before when it comes to, like, Ash's beginning here. Like, they're proving that, he's still a pretty goofy klutz, okay? Pikachu has a lot of negative feelings towards him, like, he ain't feeling Ash, right? Okay? And then, like, they show, like, the same, all these fucking, I think there were Pidgeys, like, all these Pidgeys, or, like, Sparrows were, like, attacking Ash, trying to dig, him and Pikachu down. Pikachu wasn't having it, he made him fuck off, that same old shit. What's after this? Ash comes up to, like, the Pokemon Center. And then what we get here, I didn't think she was going to be important. But, apparently, she saw a motherfucking Entei and was like, I'm going to come for that. Little girl, you especially do not look like you got gyms under your belt. None. Like, this girl bowed maybe fucking 3 trainers and that's it. Yeah, she wants to do this. I know legendaries are popular in, regions. We ain't talking about no bitch made motherfucking mythical. We're talking straight up legendary. Those are a lot of the time strong as fuck. Entei's no exception. Yeah, she's like, I'm gonna come for that. I'm gonna try to beat that. I'm gonna try to tussle with that. No. All this technology, yet no one's told you. There's no board saying, well, Entei's strong as fuck, man. I don't think you want to touch that. type of shit. So like, okay, so like, and then Ash is the same way. Hey, I'm gonna have a piece of Entei first. What you talking about, little girl? Like, what? You have not touched a gem, Ash. The fuck? This is like week 1 Ash. What you doing to try to tussle with the motherfucking Entei? The fuck? So like they go in the forest, right? And try to fight each other. If I'm remembering this right, because like it's been like a few weeks since I've seen the movie. But then it's like, okay, so like while they were doing their thing, cause like, okay, I think they actually fought Entei first, cause like when they actually battled each other, went to this other thing, and so like Entei appears on the field, right? What do you think the fuck happened? They got blown up. They got blown the fuck out. They can't handle all that fucking fire. It was simply too much. They had to bail. Like that shit was barely even like a minute. Like Entei was just toying with them. It was easy street for him. So like after Entei made him fuck off and shit, I think it was then that these two battled. And then it's like, okay. So while they were battling, they pissed off this like Onyx that was kind of out of nowhere. Like we didn't really know he was there in the first place. But pissed off the Onyx. Ash and her trying to make it calm down. So like from this point on, this girl's a straight up replacement of Misty. Where the fuck is Misty in the movie, guys? What the fuck? How you gonna replace Misty and just have her, just tag with Ash while not giving us any gems? What's going on here? So like, while they were trying to like calm down this Onyx or whatever, motherfucking Ash Pikachu couldn't do shit because ground. Like thunder. Like electricity shit was ineffective. Obviously, everyone was playing a Pokemon game to continue that. And if I remember right too, like this girl had a Pipluff. She used this later because before he can even do anything, get this, like this thing was rampaging through this like I guess canyon area, where the fuck it is, like this rocky ass area. And Ash jumps in front of it, and it's like, hey, stop that! This thing's lost his damn mind, Ash. What are you doing trying to stop it by yourself? Zero help. Like, it's not gonna listen, dude. If it listened, it would have stopped in the first place. The fuck? So Ash was gonna get trucked by this thing. Again, like I'm sure everyone knows how big a fucking Onyx is. I mean, it's Mare Rock too. So Ash, okay, so like this girl did like whirlpool on this like in front of this thing, if I remember right too. And like she made it fuck off. Friend just that double attack, freaking torn through the ground, and like shit went away. And then she was like, "Oh, Ash, thanks for being so brave. I really appreciate that. That was cool." Like, no, the fuck that wasn't cool. Like, Ash could have fucking died there. He had no game plan. What? Like, what? So this scene made no fuck. Aside from like the water thing, like this shit made no fucking sense. Egregious. Like, what the fuck, dog? Again, Ash would have gotten demolished by this motherfucking thing. Yeah, he gets the pat on the back. Insanity. Oh my god. So just to continue. Again, if I remember right, like some of the stuff that I was in the movie is a little hazy now. I wish I did this a little sooner. But I mean, even then, like, there's only like a few things that I kind of forgot about. Just a few things. That's it. So like the next scene was pretty much us cutting to like this like Charmander. Like I think there was one or two events that happened before this, but this is like the really important thing. Well, like basically important thing. Like this has some significance here. So like everyone knows about the Charmander episode where like a Charmander's in the rain. The Charmander's like tail goes out, it freaking dies. Like they kept it very vague here with what really happens to a Charmander, but yeah, like it straight up dies if the flame on its tail goes out. So with the scene, like this starter trainer found it and was trying to like help it or whatever. Now the second person is actually the replacement for Brock. Again, weird moves. Weird how they're trying to like replace Misty and Brock at the same time. Well, like in just one movie. Like that could have been fine if he had some motherfucking gems, or else it just feels like Ash is just fucking around. So like with the scene too, like again, weird moves. Even with smart scenes like this, we get the rival. Even though we do see Gary, so like that's also really weird. We get the rival in the movie anyway. Fuck a Gary, fuck that nigga apparently. And like Gary was easily way better than this guy, because this dude, like, he sounds like your typical ass fuck a friendship looking ass motherfucker. Even weirder. Get this. His Pokemon isn't from the Kanto region. Even though fucking all we've seen so far, it's just Kanto shit. No, like, you know what? I think, isn't Entei from Johto? So like we're getting like mixed shit in here. So like, apparently this region just has everything, cause this nigga has a fucking yeah, like he had a freaking red Lincoln Rock. So like that, like, y'all do realize that's far ahead, right? And even weirder too, this movie does feature a mystical Pokemon, that being Marshadow. Marshadow is Sun and Moon, guys. What's a Marshadow doing in a place like this? Again, I thought it was Kanto. I thought that was the first region introduced in the Pokemon series. So I was like, why Marshadow here? Why can't he be in why can't he be introduced in motherfucking whatever the fuck they're doing in like Sun and Moon? I really didn't like Sun and Moon either. Anyways, like, that's later. Well, the start with Marshall and agrees later. So anyway, so like this, and then like this dude also had a Incineroar. Again, really weird. Has this Sun and Moon, freaking Pokemon here. It's like, what? So like this, of course, Ash didn't like this. Like, he's like, pretty much pro Pokemon with this shit. This is a Paul 2.0. That's what this motherfucker is. I forgot his fucking name too. Same with these like replacements, which isn't even important anyway, because like we already have these guys, people. Like this dude that replaced Brock, like he looks like Charon. Like freaking Charon might as well be in this freaking movie. Like than this motherfucking guy. Freaking Dr. Charon nigga. Anyway, so no, this bitch, I don't even know what to compare her to. Like she's just typical bubbly girl and shit. So she's whatever. Anyway, so Paul 2.0 fucked off, and they brought this Charmander to the cave. Now, after this cave scene is where we get the main objective of the movie, believe it or not. And like this is like what, like an hour in? So you feel very lost throughout this movie until this point. And when you find out what the objective is of the movie, like if you're a old head, not so casual fan, you feel like Ash is just fucking around. This movie is actually pointless, because what they reveal is, okay, they show like this rainbow feather, and they're like, this came from Ho-Oh. Now, if you look on the cover, Ho-Oh's on it. Now, Ho-Oh was on. If I remember right, Ho-Oh was in like the first or second episode of the original anime. Then they're like, he like they had this fucking shit about, oh well, like the guy that holds like the rainbow feather. He's the rainbow hero or some shit. So from this point on, Ash is dead set on Ho-Oh. He's gonna beeline towards Ho-Oh. So that's the main objective of the movie. Just see if we can tussle with Ho-Oh. Apparently, let's see what the fuck's Ho-Oh's about. What the fuck? So apparently, fuck a movie. Fuck the movie too, but fuck a gym, fucking Elite Four, fuck a Pokemon champion. Like, no, we want to see if we can come up against Ho-Oh. Like, you might as well freaking try to fight Red at this point. Even that's some injustice in of its own, because we don't get a movie for fucking Red, the real MVP, like the star player who Ash wishes he could even be close to be. Like fucking when that knows about Red, like Red's real as fuck. Fucking Pokemon Chronicles, like that's leaps and bounds better than this shit. But we don't get a movie for freaking Red. We always got to cash in on fucking Ash. Well, fucking Ash could be dating Pikachu and like he'll be fine. That'll be booming like in the freaking box office. Apparently, always got to cash in on freaking Ash. Anyways, mad distraction. I know. So after this point, we get like montages. I believe. Like the girl sees Suicune, and like it's only for 1 second. So it's also like the legendaries aside from Entei, like fucking Entei, all the like the freaking legendary dogs, like they get freaking shafted, cause Suicune only appears fucking once, and he just fucks off. That's all you're getting for Suicune in this movie. And then, like, I would say, like, they gave the best treatment for Entei, but the treatment for Entei is even bad because that's only in the beginning of the movie that we get to see him. Like, just in the beginning, dog. Like, what? And then freaking Raikou, he's way later, but he's only there for a moment, and that's it. And like I think you would especially be mad when you're like, wait a fucking minute, I caught these motherfuckers. I caught these motherfuckers before, man. Like I can have him freaking tackled the whole fucking forest and shit. The fuck? Oh, little screen time with these motherfuckers legendaries? How you gonna shaft legendaries in a Pokemon movie? All the other movies too, like when legendaries are featured there, they're an actual big deal. Fucking Lucario gets better treatment than these guys here. Lucario, and he's just a featured Pokemon. The fuck? Oh my god. Anyway, so why is it so easy for these Pokemon to evolve all of a sudden? Fucking even bigger question, why does Pikachu evolve? Like might as well, but we gotta cash in on Pikachu. Fucking Pikachu sales, man. What are you talking about? Fuck a Raichu. Oh my god. Fucking, like, this is how you know. Like they're just doing this movie off of recognition. They're just doing this because it freaking sells. Like, they're trying to cash cow it. Fucking milking this shit dry. So, anyway, sorry. I'm sorry if I'm complaining on, like, each point, but okay. Add to this, Ash fights Paul 2.0. Now I found this one egregious too, but so like at this point, Ash's Charmander is like a Charmeleon. At this point, again, like short time for evolving, you know that it's a thing in the movie. So this is also stupid. Ash, why the fuck would you pit a Charmeleon against an Incineroar? Nigga, that's like fucking having a Charmeleon face a fucking Typhlosion or a fucking Charizard. It's like they were a league ahead from the get-go. Why the fuck would you do that? Ash, at some point, Ash needs to know that he can't just muscle through everything with a lower level Pokemon, with a lower stage Pokemon. Oh, maybe unless they're freaking on some level 100 shit, or like level 90 shit in one of the Pokemon games. Like, sure, maybe, sure, yeah, but not in a fucking Pokemon movie, man. Like, that shit won't fly. And it didn't fly because, as anyone would guess, fucking Charmeleon got fucked up. Fucking Incineroar trashed this thing in like 2 minutes, if even a minute. Fucking made this thing fly through freaking stone walls and shit. As anyone would guess, this freaking Incineroar wasn't fucking around. Now this one was fucking egregious. I got so fucking mad. Like I need to pause it because they were dragging the shit on. Like it gave more than enough time to fucking seethe over this shit. So after Ash witnesses his freaking Charmeleon getting fucked out by this thing, he's like, man, fuck you, man. Why the fuck I lose, man? Like, what the fuck, Charmeleon, man? What the fuck, man? Why the fuck did I lose, man? I should fucking win that shit. Like, Ash was raging. Ash was getting mad salty over this loss. And what I found even further egregious too was that he didn't even think about trying with his Pikachu. So anyone can tell you in the Pokemon games that, or like fuck a game right now, even in the anime, if all your Pokemon are freaking out, like you lose the battle, you lose the entire fucking match. But no, we go fucking act like a fucking 12-year-old fucking COD player and fucking rage quit. This is legit like a rage quit. Like, dude didn't even let him fucking gives Pikachu out or like anything. Or else, then like the loss would be that much more complete. But no, we gonna quit after one Pokemon loses. The fuck? Do the shit in a fucking gym. See how far you get. And it doesn't stop here. Cause get this. Ash got so pissed, so salty. This man ran. I ran so far away into the forest. And like his like two friends were like trying to calm him down and shit. And of course, Paul 2.0 was fucking smiling. He was fucking cheesing on fucking Ash after freaking making this dude lose and shit. So like Ash fucks off into the forest, and like the friends like these two were mad were like mad late. So Pikachu catches up to Ash. He's up against this like tree or whatever. He's actually deep in the forest here. And Pikachu was, Ash knew what Pikachu was trying to say here, but Pikachu was basically telling Ash to be like to calm down and shit, This moment is also a big spit in the face to like the older fans, a big middle finger to them. Cause Emma can tell you, when it came to the original anime, that Ash is ride or die with Pikachu. When it comes to Pikachu, like everyone knows, fucking people making gay jokes on between Ash and Pikachu all the fucking time and shit, right? But this one, complete 180. Ash was pretty much like, fuck you, Pikachu. I don't fucking need your yellow ass. Fuck you, Pikachu. Runs off. What the fuck? It's like, Ash, this was your first Pokemon that you was really close to. How you gonna do him like that? You were trying to get into Pikachu's good graces and shit. Nah. Fucking one loss against Paul 2.0. Fuck you, Pikachu. Fuck out of here. What type of fucking shit is this? Fucking... I was floored, nigga. I couldn't believe what the fuck I saw. Cause the freaking Ash that everyone knows wouldn't do this type of shit. He wouldn't act like it did towards Pikachu. Like that's some ultimate. That's an alternate universe type shit. And apparently that's what we're getting here. Cause in this universe, no fucking gyms, none in sight. So might as well be a fucking alternate universe right now. So after that bullshit scene. Mind you, this is like a good, over a good like hour in. So like it's well established that Pikachu and Ash are very close. At the very least, they're very close, right? And we still get a scene like this. So like after that, after that horseshit there, this is actually where Marshall comes in on him. This is where he actually comes in. And this is weird. With the grand scheme of things when it comes to Marshall in this movie. So like Ash was having the feather, or whatever the fuck it is, and it was turning black. Really, really obvious symbolism. This shows you that Ash's, heart is becoming darkened, and like Marshall, he comes in into the picture by, I guess, having Ash had this nightmare or this like bad vision or whatever. It was some trippy horseshit, scene. It's whatever. Um, all it really shows is that Ash deep down still cares about Pikachu because Snake's straight fantasizing about him and shit. Like, oh my god, shit is mad sauce. All right, anyway, so we get that scene, and shit's pretty much back to normal. And I'm still trying to hang with these new friends, continuing the journey. I was kind of mad about like the scene with the I think they were Mankeys, like the Mankeys trying to they were saying they're really angry, but they were just freaking having fun with them. Like that shit was weird too. Like shit didn't make any sense. So after all that shit, like there's a lot of fucking around going on in this movie. Like I can't believe they were trying to stretch it to like 2 hours. Shit was ridiculous. And then Team Rocket is still in this movie too, for some reason because like every time they appear on screen, they just get dealt with from fucking some shit. While all this like fucking around is going on, Ash saying goodbye to like the team's Butterfree and shit, like trying to make it emotional as fuck. Like it was whatever. Like that's all we'll see about this Butterfree. Having it having its like main season come in and shit. Again, whatever. It's whatever. Like I don't hear anyone like talk about the scene. So it goes to show just how important it was in the grand scheme of things, especially for the movie. So at this point they're like close to like this like mountain or whatever. I think they called it something, but I can't remember. This shit has Ho-Oh on it, and guess who's the so I guess who's on at the top of this tower, right? Like at the top of this mountain. Well, Paul 2.0. I guess he wanted to catch smoke from Ho too. I forgot what his reason was, if he even said it. Um, and then around this time is where they show Raikou and Raikou fucked off, and then the old man, like this old man came in on him. Talking about like the backstory for Ho-Oh. And I think like the legendary dogs too. And with Marshall as well. Like he said that the Marshall was like the protector of like either Ho or the mountain. Like the mountain and the Ho we're really connected. Um, and it's like why is Marshall doing this really? Like I'm still not sure. Like I watched the whole movie too. I'm still not sure. So this is where Paul 2.0 and Ash like they had their battle. Um, Now like if I remember right, Ash's Charmeleon just evolves into Charmander for this fight. I think it was even mid battle too, if I remember right. It was like right before they started. Either way, that shit doesn't happen. Like the very least, when you play the games, that shit doesn't happen. This ain't motherfucking Fire Emblem or some shit. Or even better, this ain't fucking Digimon. Fucking Digimon can can freaking like Digivolve like whenever the fuck they want to. Practically, mid battle or not. Again, practically. Anyway, so Ash and him, they had their battle again. Like Charmander's facing Charmander. Fuck. Like Charizard going up against fucking Cineroar. They're like fighting. Of course, like the Charizard. Let the Charizard win because why the fuck not? Might as well since it's a flying type too. If I remember right, this match was kind of even with Charizard edging out the victory. I remember the fight wasn't long either, so it just didn't come off as satisfactory. At least to me. Alright, anyway, so like after this happens, I think Ash taught him a lesson verbally. I fucking forgot. After this event here, let's see. Friggin' Marshall's. I think it was because of part 2.0's like negative emotions that was affecting the plays, or I think it was Marshall affecting the plays. Either way, like there are like these like crystal spots or whatever on this big ass mountain. I think at least at the very top of it or whatever. And like it was like all blue and shit, but everything was turning black. This is where like all the Pokemon, or at least the vast majority of them, were turning like against their trainers and shit. I remember there's a whole horde of Pokemon. There too. Then for some reason too, like Ash's Pikachu didn't get affected by this. So that was also really weird. Anyways, so yeah, foolishness. So Pikachu was trying to tussle against all these motherfucking Pokemon. And it went how one would expect. Pikachu getting trashed eventually. Pikachu was lasting like a good few minutes or so against him. Until, Pikachu eventually got fucking blown up. And, really couldn't do anything. Okay, before I talk about the last part of this scene, Paul 2.0, his, Lincoln Rock, also turned on him. For fucking, it was, butting the shit out of his arm. I think they do something like that. Even weirder, though, that, freaking... he told him some shit and now he's all good. I mean, that one's whatever in the grand scheme of things, but that one just came off as weird. Just freaking fire off his mouthpiece and that did the trick. Anyway, so the last parts of this big scene is Ash gets blown up not once but twice, believe it or not. Fucking... This is even more egregious. So, there was, one or two other points where... this being one of them, where Ash in the movie is y'all better fear me, because I'm about to be the Pokemon Master. But they haven't defined what a Pokemon Master is anywhere in the movie. Is it when you beat a gym? Is it when you actually catch them all? Is it when you're literally on some red shit? They didn't really clarify on all that, so we don't really know according to this movie. Okay, so after Ash gets blown up, try to get this spiel again. He's next to his Pikachu. And, Ash was asking, I remember Ash was asking Pikachu, why don't you want to go into your Pokeball ever? And then Pikachu, because I don't want to, Ash, since when the hell could Pikachu talk? This dude was never on some Meowth shit. Especially in the original, anyone can fucking tell you. So why the fuck would you want Pikachu to talk? I remember there's one big reaction I saw in a theater clip. People were really surprised. They're oh shit, Pikachu talked. Where the fuck all that shit is about though? Freaking they might just the movie just for that. I wouldn't be surprised. Anyway, so that happens, and guess what happens here? Ash gets blown the fuck up yet again by all these Pokemon and this wave of combined attacks and shit, and he fucking dies. Ash actually fucking dies in this movie. even more confusing. It was barely even 5 minutes, dude. Apparently, thanks to this feather, on some Phoenix Down shit from Final Fantasy, it acts like a fucking Phoenix Down because Ash gets brought back to life thanks to this thing. What? Since when did it become a Phoenix Down, y'all? Like, since when could it revive niggas? That didn't make any sense. That just came out of that fucking came out of nowhere. Like, zero staffing for that sort of shit. Oh my god. So, again, more bullshit. Freaking bullshit number 8 here. That happens. The freaking play is all better because of positive emotions and shit, I guess. They didn't really explain it well at all there. I guess you need it till I die so this could happen. I don't fucking know. If I remember right too, like, I think Peach fought Marshall. I can't remember now though. We get Ho-Oh. Ho-Oh comes in the picture. So Ho-Oh went despite Ash dying. Come back to life thanks to Phoenix Down. Getting his Pikachu trashed. And seeing all this shit happen in front of him. Guess what this dude does? He's like, on some Ueki shit. I'm gonna come to Ueki eventually. I'm gonna get on his ass. This is ridiculous. He's on some Ueki shit, and he's like, I'm gonna take you too. Come on, Ho-Ho. Let's do it. You and me. Toe to toe. Like, no, you're... No gym on your belt, Ash. Yeah, you have a Charizard. Like, this shit just unheard of. Man, unless you're a freaking online guy. This shit is straight up unheard of with this shit. Like, who? No gym. Very little experience with fucking battles. Yet, he still has yet is able to get a Charizard. And is now up against a legendary, one of the big boys, one of the top tiers. 0 cents. Absolutely zero. And fucking 2 days before this or so, like, guess what? Ash got trashed by a motherfucking Entei. As in what figure? Still as a Pikachu. Again, this shit is unheard of. Especially if you're just an average player, you would know that this shit isn't gonna go down well. Here's like the part 2 or like the shit on the crap Sunday. We don't even see that fight off screen. Sunset comes in off screen. Here's the next scene, guys. We cut away from that shit. How are you gonna set up the main objective of the fucking movie, and when we get to the end, the goal, we cut away from it? I feel like some major budgeting happened, especially if we're talking about towards the end of the movie, because it's actually towards the end of the movie. We cut away from that, and we're at the Pokemon Center. Ash comes in on Nurse Joy and tells him about him tussling. I think he was telling her about tussling with Ho-Ho. Though it seems like they barely did, or maybe what could have happened here too was that. This is weird, cause like either it's like okay, like a time skip, a small time skip happened to where okay, it's like sunset, so that's about like 2 to 3 hours there, maybe even 4. Whatever the fuck this sort of time frame is. Either he fought Ho-Ho with his Pikachu, during that whole fucking time, or that's how long it took them to get back to the Hope Center. Because like the Hope Center really was some time, like a while from where they were, even though they were out there in the wilderness for freaking a few days or some shit. So I guess this was like some other Hope Center. Like I'm getting the impression that this is some other Hope Center than that previous one that he met that girl at. Anyway, so he's at the Hope Center with his Pikachu, and him and Pikachu look really scuffed. So this tells you that it makes more sense that you would think that, yeah, this whole trashed him. He was having fun with all of them. He was having fun with him and Pikachu there. I can't really say fun because, like, again, it'd be easy street for him because he's a legendary, big ass motherfucking bird, big ass phoenix ass bird. Like you can't tackle that with the Pikachu unless it's on some level 90 or level 100 shit. Unless it's on some red shit. It's our Reds team. So after friggin' Ash tells her about this is actually where the movie ends. That's it. Show's over. Like, how can you end the movie like that? Freaking get to the main goal, yet we don't know what really happened. Like, so it's speculation, and speculation will tell you that, okay, we don't know Ho's condition because we never saw Ho after this little confrontation. And we see Ash really battered here. Putting 1, 2 together, Ash got fucked up. His Pikachu also got fucked up. That's why they're at the Pokemon Center. They weren't standing triumphantly over Ho-Ho or some shit. Nah, like, we don't get any of that. So yeah, like Ash, and then yeah too. Ash went into this battle all gung ho and shit as if he can do anything, or like one can just interpret that as Ash wanted to fight this thing to get beaten. That's what it feels like. Like, what? So what? Like, why the fuck would you fight Ho-Ho? Especially if you look like a beginning ass trainer. This shit made no motherfucking sense, dude. It really fucking doesn't. Like, I think everyone wants to see that fight too. So us viewers are getting cucked either way. No matter how you look at it, we got cucked. Because they cut away from that shit. We don't see it. Anyway, so after the credits, we get something else too. It was like Ash walking down this. No, it's either this or like somewhere throughout the credits actually, where we actually get to see Brock and Misty. So we're gonna replace Brock and Misty and put them in the credits. Let it sink in just how stupid that is. So like, not only does this movie fucking suck, but it was also fucking weird. Why would you do that? Like, it feels like you're really giving the older fans like the big ass middle finger. Hey guys, get the fuck off the Pokemon fandom. Get the hell a leg away. Like, we're trying to appeal to the kiddies. It's all about the kiddies, y'all. Which is a failure anyway because we got Sun and Moon. we got fucking Sword and Shield that actually brought back Misty and Brock. So it doesn't make sense. Why? It doesn't make sense that you were let replace them. And I better not fucking hear, oh well, dude, it's for kids. It's all about the kiddies, man. What about the kids? Do you know that I have fucking Yu Hakusho, Dragon Ball, Naruto, well, the fucking Bobo? I would much rather watch Bobo than this shit. At least I have something fun to watch. And I get weird bullshit on the regular, and it's actually done on purpose. Fucking, and then Yu Hakusho, don't even fucking star Yu Hakusho. We'll be here all day. Anyway, so this movie's like a fucking 2. I don't remember any, like, okay, sure, like, it has like the animation, the cinematography, but it's kind of shafted with just how most of the time, like, the fights aren't longer than like a few minutes. Like, they're pretty short. So like they lose their impact rather quickly. And then like the fights just don't come off as meaningful. Like, if I skip the fights, like, I'm really not missing much. Again, like, if I didn't say it, I don't remember any of the music in it. I really fucking don't. Like, it sounds like your typical friggin' fantasy sort of music tracks or whatever. Let me see. And that's like, friggin' Ash gave Pikachu like the middle finger. And like, we're starting his like whole journey over just for him to fuck around and not tackle any gym and have no gym in sight. And we fucked over his friends by putting him in the credits. With the credits section, nigga. Like, what series does that? That's like fucking putting freaking Gohan, Krillin, and freaking Vegeta in like the fucking credits. We get the replacements in the main shit. Even Yandra and Tien, like might as well treat them like that. Credits, nigga. Only in the credits. So like, okay, just to top it all off, fucking, okay, like, I didn't talk about it, but yeah, like, when I told my girlfriend about when I told her about Ash giving Pikachu the finger, like, she was ranting for fucking 20 minutes, straight, because it was that fucking bad, and it really was fucking terrible with how much they established, like, their bond in the movie. So you can't do that. Like, that makes Ash look even worse than, usual. Just like the movie. And then it's also like, so like with all the shit that I've seen in the movie, I don't want to watch it again. I really fucking don't. Like, how it looks all cheery and shit. Yeah, we get this shit with freaking Ash and Pikachu. We shouldn't even, no one would conceive such a thought. Like, so like, why did they come across doing that? Okay, even though if you wanted to say it by any chance that, oh well, like, they needed to show what the freaking feather losing all of its colors and Ash's heart and shit, like, no one gives a fuck about that. I'm telling you straight up, no one talks about this shit. Like, I've heard 0 people. So, so like, it really does come off as like something that shouldn't happen, period. Anyways, with all the shit that's happening in the fucking movie, I try to sell it off on, eBay and shit, and then guess what? No one so far wants to, get it. I have it at Disney Plus like 7. I might lower it to freaking 4 or something, cause yeah, like this movie fucking sucks. Like I really don't want to have it anymore. Oh, I can't wait to get rid of it, or like just not have it anymore. So like that was Pokemon. That Pokemon movie. I fucking I choose you. How about Pokemon? Fuck you. That's what this fucking movie was. Fuck you. A big fuck you to the older fans. Oh, which I say is like a good majority too. Like fuck the majority. Fuck the Ash fans. Like that were there since the beginning. All about the kitties. Yeah, but get this, like a freaking bum ass story. Okay, so like before I complain, like any longer about this shit, this fucking shit ass stupid ass movie. Like I'm in here. I need to go to sleep anyway. So yeah, it's Hot Take Central, and I'm out. Fuck this movie.